All right, guys, I teach on different levels of consciousness, and depending on what level of consciousness my student is at, will determine, what I teach them, because I can't tell them the higher stuff if they don't understand the lower stuff yet. Like, I'll give you an example. If we're in the why behind why someone did something, right? If that person is not at like God level or understanding a little bit that they create their own universe, then they are not gonna understand that they are creating the reason behind the why. So if you don't know that you're creating all this, then you get to be in a little bit of victim mode and get to say why somebody else is doing something. So I got to drop down a level of consciousness because you don't understand that you're creating this, because that would take a whole lot of accountability. It's like, well, why would I make this happen to me? I ain't got time to explain that yet. Okay, you got to do a little more soul work to understand who you are in this world, on this planet, in this universe. Okay, so then I'll drop down a level of consciousness, like I said, to then hopefully get them to understand that if you don't know the why behind why something happened, like why did somebody do this or that, if you don't understand that you could choose the higher vibrational choice or option versus the lower vibrational option, meaning they did this because they really hate me and this, that, and the other. That's a lower vibrational option, because does that feel good? Do you want to think that somebody hates you? Or you could say, let's just say somebody late. Oh, that person is late because they're cheating or something. Or you could say they're late because they got trapped in the snow, got a flat tire or something. That's not a great option, but it's a higher vibrational choice than to say that somebody's doing you greasy. Okay? That is one way. Okay, so I'm depending on where my students are, it's either you know that you're creating it and figure out what you're creating, or it's, there's a lot more ors than this, but or it's, okay, you're not creating this, why did somebody else in your world create this? Think of a good answer. And then if you can't even get there, you might have to withdraw, because I don't know how low on the vibrational scale I want to go when it comes to teaching. At that point, it's just going to be like, oh, then I have to go to just how to feel good about you just knowing in your heart the worst case scenario. And then that's when I just got to teach you a little bit of alchemy or letting go. Okay, so there's a lot of different dimensions and level of consciousness that I teach on. And no, you don't really have to withdraw if you don't know anything that I'm talking about. That's what I'm here for. I get you where you're at because I've been at all of these levels, every single one. That's why I can go up and down them like nothing. Okay, and I'm trying to get you to where you know that you're creating all of this, whether it's something that happened good for you or bad for you in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? First off, nothing is bad for you. And when you realize why you created it and then realize you're creating anything, you can make anything and everything happen for you at any time, whenever you want it to. Now, you'll get better with timing as you get more alchemy and do a little more learn manifesting better and things like that. Anyways, I have to say that because one of my star students, I'm like, you didn't reach the next level. You were in this class before. You dropped out. Now I can no longer allow you to not know that you're creating this. I'm not going back down to human high ascension, like highly elevated human level. You're at God and goddess level. I'm gonna leave you there because that's where you deserve. You creating this. I just want you to know why you're creating it. That's where we're at. We're not going down. I love y'all.